everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the picture day look, and I know that a lot of you guys have already had picture day. I've already had picture day as well, so I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video up. Yeah, comment below if you have any questions, and let's get to the look. Okay, so to start off, we want to conceal any blemishes or discoloring that we may have so they don't show up on our school pictures. So I'm going to be using Almay Smart Shade Smart Balance Concealer in light number 10. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. Use as much as you need. That was kind of a lot, but you can use as much as you need depending on, you know, how much you need to conceal. I'm going to be taking this foundation brush from e.l.f., which you can get also at the drugstore. I like to use this brush to also conceal, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to pat a little bit on my brush and put this anywhere I have discoloring or blemishes. So for me, I'm always red around my nose, so I want to cover that up. I don't have dark circles, but I feel like when I conceal them, it just makes them a lot brighter under my eyes, so I look more awake, so that's what I'm going to be doing. You can just carry it up. Use as much or as little as you need. This concealer is really cool because it kind of blends into your regular skin tone, like it'll change color depending on, you know, how light or dark your skin is, so that's nice. And I also kind of like to drag this around my mouth just to kind of define it a little bit. I do have a little redness around my mouth area. So I'm going to be taking Boots number 7 True Identity Foundation. And this stuff is great because it gives you a really airbrushed sheer coverage. So you don't want to look cakey for your school pictures. You know, that's never good if you you know, can't see in your lighting in your room that you accidentally put too much on. So this will ensure that that won't happen because it's so sheer. If you need a lot of coverage, go ahead and go for a tinted moisturizer or foundation. So I'm using the color Light, and it's kind of a moussey texture, like it reminds me of Dream Matte Mousse or something, but I really like this stuff, and it looks a lot darker, but once I put it on you'll see that it's totally not a big difference in skin tones. I'm just going to take my fingertips because this is the easiest way to do it when you're using mousse makeup. And you're just going to blend all around your skin. And it feels so lightweight that it just feels so good on your skin. I love this stuff. Just gonna blend. So now that our skin is all evened out and flawless looking, we're going to go on to the bronzer. And I'm going to be using Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in medium to dark. So this is what it looks like. It has a little bit of shimmer, but once you put it on it really doesn't look that shimmery. It kind of looks matte. I'm just going to be taking a contour brush, and we're going to contour our cheekbones. It's just going to give you extra dimension for your school pictures. You can bring this around your jawline as well. And I also like to contour my nose by putting a little bit of powder on the side and right along my temples. Now I'm going to be taking Almay Smart Shade Blush in Natural, number 20. This is my favorite shade of the blushes by this line because it's so natural looking. I mean, it's called natural, so obviously it would look natural. It just gives you a really nice blush. So it comes in a tube like this. It's kind of weird, like a blush in a tube, but it's really cool. So you can either put it on the back of your hand or you can use it directly onto your cheeks, but I'm just going to be using, putting a little bit on my hand and dabbing my finger in it, and just like that, going to dot it right along my cheekbones. Now that you have the dots on your cheeks, you're just going to take a few fingertips and blend. I think it's a really good idea to use cream blushes like this for school pictures, especially in a natural shade, because then you're not going to have to worry about overdone blush or anything that shows up in your picture sometimes. You don't notice it, but when your picture is taken, then your blush just really stands out from your skin. And when you're wearing a natural shade, it's really going to prevent that. And it's a cream blush, so it's not going to look cakey or anything. Now to set all of this, I'm going to be using Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder. You don't have to use this, but if you have a little shine or if your face is naturally oily, then this is a good idea to use. So I'm just going to be using a kabuki brush Just getting a little bit in there and applying just a little coverage to my face. Don't need a lot of this stuff, a little bit goes a long way. But whatever translucent powder that you want, it's perfect. Alright, so that is it for the face makeup for this picture day look. And now I'll show you how to do the eyes. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is prime your eyes with whatever kind of base that you want. If you want to use a NYX stick, that is perfect. A NYX stick. Or if you have the L'Oreal primer, I don't really remember what it's called, you can use that. I used Urban Decay Primer Potion, so technically I guess this is the only product that I used that's not from the drugstore, but it's the only primer that I have and I love it, so any kind of primer that you want. And next we're going to take our Almay Intense Eye Color Trio for Greens palette. It's gorgeous pink. I'm going to take the sponge applicator and just get a little bit of this first color right here. And we're just going to apply this to our lid area. Not going past the crease, just right to the lid. Go all the way in. Okay, and then we're going to take the other side of the sponge applicator and take this second crease color right here. Then we're just going to take that and lightly put this into our crease area. It's going to get a little bit onto the lid, but we'll fix that. I just like to take a pencil brush like this and grab that same color to make it a little bit more defined. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. Make sure you bring it down to connect it. A little bit more of this pink color and put that back onto the lid to cover up any of that crease color that went into the lid. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush like this, just any kind of crease brush that you want, and I'm just going to blend this color out. Next I'm going to take my Revlon Colorstay Mineral Eyeshadow Trio in Tiger Eye. Looks like this. I've hit pan on two colors. I obviously use this a ton. And I'm going to take this dark color right here. And I'm going to take that same crease brush, get a little bit on my brush, tap off the excess, and just apply that right to that crease area to darken it up. And adds a little bit of shimmer. And in that same trio we're going to take the lightest color right here and take that pencil brush we used earlier or the sponge applicator and just apply this right to the inner tear duct. Just going to make our eyes look brighter for the picture. Last shadow we're going to be applying is from this same trio right here, and I'm going to take this lightest color, and we can take the same crease brush. Make sure that you tapped off all of the brown that we used earlier. And apply this right beneath our brow bone. Just going to brighten it up and make your eyebrows look a little bit more defined. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. Now we're on to the liner. If you don't wear liner, then you can totally skip this step. But I'm going to be using the Almay Intense Eye Color in Black Pearl liner. And I'm just going to lightly line my lashes. Mine is actually kind of running out, so I'm not getting much product out of this. But if you just bought one, I'm sure that you... So you can make the liner as dark as you like, but I'm just going to do a really light line and I'll be right back. So I just lined my eyes and I did not go all the way in because I didn't want to close up my eye. If you put black liner all the way in to your tear duct, it's going to make your eyes look a little bit smaller, and we want to look big and bright for our school pictures. Alright, so last step is we're going to curl our lashes and apply mascara. And I'm using the NYC eyelash curler. Just going to hold for a few seconds. And then I'm going to take Lash Blast Volume in Waterproof, as always, and apply a few coats of that. And that is it for the eye look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and it was really quick and easy, all drugstore products, so I wanted to make it kind of an inexpensive look for you guys. You can also use this for, you know, any back to school day. Hope you guys enjoyed this look, and it was really fun to do, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!